What's up, everybody, and welcome to another ATO video. Today we're going to be doing some cleaning product reviews for you, but first make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and always remember to go over to Facebook, follow the Outlaws over there for our Monday night live streams where you can interact with me and Marty and join in on the car discussion. Now, one of the things we talk about a lot at ATO is how we're trying to bridge the gap between car communities. You know, there's so many of us out there that like so many different things. We don't have to be all separated. We don't have to have just, singleized groups for muscle cars or for trucks or whatever, right? And one of the biggest things I think that bridges all car cultures together is keeping your ride clean. We all like making sure that our ride stays in tip-top shape, and keeping it clean is definitely part of that. You got bugs, you got road tar, you got all kinds of stuff. But there's so many different products out there. What do you even use? How do you even make the choice? Well, I've been using a lot of different things lately, and I figured now would be a good time to talk about this last batch of car wash stuff and car maintenance, things, fluids and chemicals and sprays and things that I've been using to try and keep my Fiat clean. So first off, I want to start with the Turtle Wax Power Wash Car Wash Soap, right? So I bought this stuff basically because I wanted something that was going to very specifically target bugs and road grime. Where I live right now, there's tons of road construction. It's summer. The bugs, and you drive at night, just zoom right at your headlights and just kick everything over. It's really nasty. I got a nice little before and after shot here for you guys. You can see that my Fiat is disgusting. It's so dirty. And one of the things that they advertised on the bottle was how you can raise the pH level by adding more soap, unlike any of the other soaps, and it's good for getting tar and bugs and cleaning the car just before a fresh wax, which is awesome because that's exactly what I intended on doing. So I think the Power Wash Car Wash worked really well. I think if I had a little bit more shade, I could have let it soak for just a little bit more time. I did my best with a tent and trying to wash the car in the driveway. Quick tip for those of you who wash your cars: don't wash them in direct sunlight. It's it makes the soap dry really quick. It keeps the panels really hot, and oh boy, here we go. Sorry about that. And yeah, you'll get the soap spots, and you'll get the soap scum and all that stuff on your ride, and it's even harder to clean off than it was to begin with. So as much shade as possible. So I cranked that thing all the way up to its 9 pH, right? It says it raises the pH level. And it's got a little mixing chart and little measurements on the side of the bottle. Altogether, it was a really easy system to go by and use. I did a little 5-gallon bucket. I used about half of the bottle, though, for like a 5-gallon bucket to do it at the top pH. But it was worth it. I think next time I'll probably use about half now that I've really got the car washed and I'm not trying to necessarily take the coat of wax off of it. So once I wash the car, I usually like to move on to washing the wheels. And so I bought some different tire cleaner than I had before. The one I had before was Armor All, and well, it was wheel cleaner, right? And it just wasn't working for me. Someone had bought me an Armor All car care kit, and so I used up all the materials that were in it because I really didn't know what I liked or what to go with. And honestly, it's a good way to start because you can see the different products that particular brand makes and which ones you like and which ones you don't like. So I was looking for a better wheel cleaner, and I bought myself the Black Magic tire foam, or not tire foam, the Black Magic wheel foam cleaner, right? It cleaned well. I think I let it sit for just a bit too long. I sprayed it on there, let it foam up for a little while. It says to wait 3 minutes, so I waited 2 minutes and I started scrubbing the wheels with my wheel brush, which is, a lot of guys like those Powerball things. Look, a basic toilet brush, and don't use a used toilet brush. Come on, guys, they're cheap. It was like $2. Got a new toilet brush, and I used that to clean the wheels. It gets in the little cracks, crevices pretty easily. It fits behind my wheel. I'm able to actually scrub down the brake calipers, which, are red. You want them to stay shiny, but they get coated in brake dust. And it worked well. Like I said, I think I left it on too long, because once I rinsed it and came back, there was a kind of a film. And I did as best I could getting you guys some before and after photos, so sorry if I don't have all of them here. And so I had to go back through and wipe them down. You'll see my wheels are pretty rough. I drive a lot, and the road has not been nice to my wheels. And when you have black wheels and the paint chips, it's so much more noticeable than like a white or something would be, right? So there's that. Overall, I like the product. I'd probably try something new next time, just to see if there's. I enjoy foam cleaners to begin with, like as a house cleaner in general, because I feel like it does break up the dirt and stuff pretty well. So yeah, I'll try another foam cleaner next time. So I would say that the Blackmagic foam wheel cleaner was, it was medium. That's fair enough to say, right? Medium, yeah. Once I got my wheels clean, you got to throw the tire shine on. I still have, from my cleaning kit, the Armor All Extreme Shine tire shine, and I gotta say I don't like it. It goes on nicely. The spray bottle, it kind of splatters a little bit, so I don't necessarily like that. I usually end up spraying it into the towel and then wiping it on, or trying to get the nozzle really close to the tire and really, go slow so it doesn't splatter. But either way I do it, it lasts not even a day. I mean, by the end of your first long drive, it's gone. Some of the guys on ATO commented on their different stuff they like to use, and I got a new tire shine brand that I'm going to try out next time I do wash my car. So maybe I'll do another review. Tell me what you guys think about this one, and this type of stuff you like. Leave me a comment down below, and what kind of tire shine do you guys use, because I didn't like mine. Also, what kind of wheel foam should I try? Once that's done, I usually like to move. I took my time. I did the exterior, the interior, we did the whole 9 yards. So my car has a lot of black plastic trim on the outside, and black plastic looks really nice when it's new, and then it gets in the sun and the weather, and it fades to a weird gray always, or it dulls out slowly. Either way, I've been using Armor All Protectant for a long time, and I finally ran out of it and decided I should try something new. A friend of mine recommended that I try the it's not Blackmagic, darn it, it's Mother's, right? Mother's Back to Black. I think that's a Mother's product. Either way, that stuff works great. If you can see in the photos, the plastic cleaned up really, really nicely. It lasts, depending on where the front plastic obviously fades out before the back plastic does, but it lasts in between car washes for the most part. Sometimes I go a little bit longer, sometimes I go a little bit shorter, but I usually reapply it anyway. It always keeps everything nice and shiny, and then I use that on the exterior rubbers as well, and it protects everything, makes everything look pretty nice, and I'm really happy with it. I don't think I'll be switching that brand up unless you guys have something you think is better than the Back to Black. Okay, so moving on, I did a wax coat, and the wax that I've been using is from that same kit from Armor All. It's their Butter Smooth wax. Now, I haven't been able to find this in the store by itself. I've only ever seen it in the kit. So when I run out of wax, I'm trying something new for sure. It's a good wax, though. I like it. It doesn't last as long as I'd like it to, but it goes on really easy. I have yet to actually mess it up. It's like a thick kind of a paste gel that comes out of the squirt bottle. And it spreads nice and evenly, and is pretty easy to go back over and polish once you spread it out nicely. Doesn't take a lot of elbow grease. Doesn't take a lot of effort to do. So that's what I really like about it, and I think that it gives the car a good shine. The very last thing I like to do on the outside is my windows. Now, I did the same treatment for the inside as the outside and all the glass. That is Windex. I had some Armor All glass cleaner. I've tried some other automotive glass cleaners. They just don't seem to work very well. I know a lot of people have, I guess, concerns about ammonia-based on car windows. I like it. I think it gets everything off really nice and easy. Quick tip, less is more. When it comes down to that kind of stuff, the glass cleaner, less is more. You don't need the whole window soaked. You don't want your rag soaked. you just quick spurs, kind of spread it out, then you scrub off the window, and then you polish it even after it's kind of dried up, and it turns out really nice. For my interior, I have a couple Meguiar's products that I wanted to try. So Armor All, once again, I've been using their protectants for a long time, and I really was unsatisfied with their interior plastic trim stuff. It had a pungent smell. It left everything very greasy. It wore out very quick. I didn't like it. So I tried this Meguiar's, not Mother's. This one's Meguiar's. And I'll show a picture. I think it's called Ultimate Shine or something. Interior plastics, and it works really good. I took a couple pictures of the door panels before and after, and I gotta say it went on nicely. And it left a nice shine without leaving it. The smell was very mild to it. It's not greasy. It seems to be lasting. It's been a few days, and it seems to be lasting a lot longer than my Armor All did. So I'm definitely happy there. So it's a little bit too high. I'm definitely happy there. And then I used the Meguiar's leather conditioner and cleaner. Right now, I like that stuff, and I don't like that stuff. I like it because it does seem to condition the leather nicely. I have this one spot, and I didn't get a good picture, but I have this one spot right here where the leather got kind of dry and started to crack, right? It's, where you get the lines in between the blacks and in between the colors. And since I've been using the conditioner, that hasn't cleared up, but it's slowed way down, and you can tell the leather's a little bit more, soft, flexible. But it doesn't necessarily give it like a perfect shine every time. At first when it's wet it does. Once it dries, you can't really tell that it's on there, but once again, it doesn't really leave a oily residue in comparison to other leather treatments I've tried. And it seems to be keeping the leather in good condition. I wish I would have started out with it. I may end up trying another leather conditioner. I'm not entirely sure. The last thing I did to the car was I went around and I did all the jams. So the door jams and the hatch jams, they tend to get really dirty, and they just collect dirt, and I don't know if it's just from the way the water channels are or whatever. They get really bad, especially on the door sills. It looks really nasty. You don't want to have a nice clean car that opens the door is like brown and gray. You're like, dude. For that, I actually recommend using Armor All multi-purpose cleaner. I really like that as just kind of a quick spritz and clean. I suppose like a Windex might do the same thing, but I think for that kind of stuff it doesn't really take away the dirt as easily. The new ones are all scented, so I guess they were made to be used specifically on the interior. Like I said, I use them in door jams, and I use it on the tops of the engine bay stuff, the plastics in the engine bay, to just kind of clean off the dirt and grime and all that. It seems to work pretty well. So that just about wraps it up. I'm trying to think here. I don't think I left out any of the things that I did to the car. Obviously I vacuumed the heck out of it because, who doesn't? May I recommend Shark vacuums? That's what I used. My wife bought one, and she was like, you got to use this. You got to use this for your car. You'll love it. And yeah, it had a lot of cool different attachments. Had a little carpet attachment thing, and I like using it over the shop vac. It's a little bit more precise, especially in a tight space car like this. But things get real dirty. Shop vac it is. So anyway, guys, that wraps up today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment section down below. What kind of cleaning products do you like, and do you agree with me on any of my product assessments? Also, let me know what kind of products you'd like to see in the future. Make sure to join me and Marty over on the Facebook. If you're not on the Facebook, our Monday Night Lives do show up here on YouTube on Tuesdays, so make sure that you subscribe here if you are not a Facebook user. Oh, also follow us on the Instagrams, All Train Outlaws, and at Riding with Rob. So, guys, until next time, I'm just going to end it with, until next time,